So what is inspiration and how do you get it? In this video, I took some time to explore those questions, and what I learned is coming right up. Make sure you watch to the end because I'm going to share my takeaway tip for this week's topic. And let's go.
Just watch it go. See how I do it.
Hey, I'm Bori Afolabi. I'm a singer-songwriter, producer, engineer, and I want to welcome you to my channel where I share some of my own music, we discuss some methods, and of course, where songwriting gets attention. If this is your first time checking out my channel, you dig songwriting, or you just want to hang out, consider subscribing. All right, let's get into it.
So what is inspiration? Is it a feeling of limitless possibilities one experiences randomly from time to time? Or what some would describe as epiphany? Or how about a moment of clear understanding and insight? Can it be seen and pointed to? Or can it be harvested, packaged, marketed, sold? I don't exactly know what the answer is, but I think I know where to start. The Oxford Dictionary defines inspiration as the process of being mentally stimulated to do or feel something, especially to do something creative. So if I understand this correctly, inspiration is a process, as in something that perhaps can be done? Interesting. So being the mildly obsessive researcher that I am, I had to dig deeper. I came across this interesting article by a marketing guy named Jim Connolly. It's called, "What is Inspiration?" I've added a link to the description. Jim says, quote, "Commonly, we think of people being randomly struck by a flash of inspiration, so we see inspiration as a feeling that occurs almost by accident. However, as the start of the dictionary definition states, inspiration is a process. We become mentally stimulated or inspired to do something. For those who want to feel inspired, the key is to learn how to create an inspired state when we need to," unquote. He then goes on to list various activities that can ignite creative inspiration. After reading through his list and the rest of the article, I was inspired to ponder about my own creative expression as a music maker. What inspires me as a songwriter? And what stimulates me to write? I couldn't let a good article go to waste. So as the storm of ideas and possible answers to these questions tumble in my head, I put the pen to the paper and came up with my own list. Don't worry, mine's not nearly as long as his, even though his is fantastic. Make sure you check it out. So many things inspire me as a songwriter. My faith, my family, past relationships, challenging life experiences, failures, successes, and the list goes on and on. But it's the second part of that question about what stimulates me to write that I find most useful. This required deeper contemplation, but I managed to come up with these three things. The first is listening to music that others are making or have made. This also includes attending live shows, of course. Nothing gets me pumped up and ready to work like the roaring sound of Rage Against the Machine's cover of Bruce Springsteen's The Ghost of Tom Joad. From deadmau5's The Veldt to a Dream Theater album called Scenes from a Memory, or Chick Corea's Electric Band, all the way over to Mute Math or Nick Drake, I'm almost always provoked to creative action upon listening to other people's music. The second thing is a good vacation or time away from home. Unfortunately, these don't occur as often these days as I am in the early years of parenting. However, every so often when we do get away, I am able to take my mind off the daily grind of work, and thus, the free mental space allows me to explore new ideas. Naturally, this then drives me to create something, and voila, I am inspired. The third thing that inspires me to write is the public announcement of a project I wish to complete by a specific date. So basically, the fear of embarrassment and shame that comes from failure is a powerful motivator and catalyst for me. And that's why in my last video, I announced that I would be writing a new EP and releasing it on May 18th this year, which is my birthday. That pressure has already yielded a song or two, by the way. And I've been on top of my self-motivation game like nobody's business. So based on my analysis, it seems clear that being inspired creatively is connected to a switch which can be turned on or off by deliberate and specific actions taken by an individual. I leave you with the words of Jack London, who said, "You can't wait for inspiration. You have to go after it with the club." So I say, it's time to get your club on.
All right, my takeaway tip, simple. Clean up your workspace. Clean up your environment, wherever it is that you create, whether it's a studio or a lounge, anywhere you create, clean it up. Okay? A cluttered workspace is like a cluttered brain. Okay? Question of the day. So now that you know what inspiration is and how to generate it, what kind of steps are you going to take to trigger your own inspiration? Let me know in the comments below. I'll be hanging out there. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I hope this video helps you take control of your own inspiration. If you want to learn more about songwriting or want to continue to hang with me more, click on the link below, join the mailing list, and get a free copy of my ebook called The Songwriting Process. Until next time, let's keep making sure songwriting gets attention. Oh yeah.
Just watch me go. See how I do it.
Stone wall, brick wall, let's go. Oh.